We begin in Davenport, Iowa this hour, where, as Rahel mentioned, any minute now, we are expecting to hear from authorities. This as rescue teams continue to search for anyone who may be missing following a 6-story apartment building's partial collapse. At least 7 people we know have been rescued. That collapse happening on Sunday. Authorities, though, are warning of the building's instability this morning. CNN's Adrian Broadus joining us live. So the damage we see in those pictures is really something, which means I would imagine this is a very delicate rescue effort. What more do we know about those efforts and the number of people who remain unaccounted for, Adrian?
Well, Erica, good morning to you. We still do not know how many people are missing. We do know authorities were able to rescue at least 7 people. And as you mentioned, we're standing by to get an update from authorities regarding the search and rescue efforts that are still underway after this. If you see on your screen, it's a partial apartment collapse in Davenport, Iowa. We did hear from the fire chief, Mark Karlstein. He says this is going to be a long, lengthy process, and he says it's going to take us a while to get this taken care of. Overnight crews worked, as you mentioned. This is a delicate process, but the big concern right now is the stability of the structure, and crews are working to see if anyone is under the debris there in downtown Davenport, Iowa. Erica.
So we also know the city, Adrian, had ordered the building owners to make some upgrades. Do we know more about those upgrades this morning?
So here's a little what we know. During that news conference where the fire chief addressed members of the media, we were told the building owners did have permits in place for, quote, repairs to some of the exterior walls. And it appears that is where the work on this apartment was taking place. But here's something that is telling. Before this partial collapse, tenants of the building voiced and expressed their concern, calling the city, quote, numerous times for things. And these repairs to the building were ordered by the city. So as you can imagine, as crews are there right now, we're taking a look at some live pictures. You see them looking, they're looking up. You see debris there. They're kind of sifting through the debris. And even as they were searching through the night, we're told some of the debris was falling. So I can't underscore enough that big concern, not only for folks who may be trapped there, but this crew that is working to find anyone who is inside. The integrity of the building, the stability of this structure, Erica.
Adrian Broadus, appreciate the updates, and we'll continue to check in with you. Thank you.
Yesterday afternoon, Landmark Apartments in downtown Davenport partially collapsed. Davenport Fire, Police, Davenport Public Works immediately responded to the scene. Davenport crews, as well as partners from assisting agencies from across the state, have been working throughout the night. I'll list the many agencies here in a moment. First and foremost, my heart and certainly the community's heart goes out to those who have been impacted by the unimaginable tragedy that we saw yesterday. Community is here to support them in any way we can. For those in the community that are looking to assist victims, the Red Cross is coordinating community response for the victims. 1-800-RED-CROSS. 1-800-RED-CROSS. I want to thank our numerous partners. And again, I'll list them, but I want to take a special attention to our fire, whose folks immediately went into that building. No concern about themselves. Only the concern was, can they assist and help anybody to get them out and to assist anybody in that building. That was their focus. The medic folks, the Genesis folks, are literally in an unsafe building trying to assist. So I want again to thank the numerous partners I'll read that assisted. Some who are remaining on the scene as we speak currently. When something like this happens here, when tragedy strikes, our responders immediately do their work and do their job, and I can't thank them enough. Our community responds, the outpouring of support, the outpouring of offers of assistance at the state level, the county level, the community level, other cities, can't say enough about that and the magnitude of our work with our partners. So just a quick list: Davenport Fire, Davenport Police, Davenport Public Works, Davenport Development and Neighborhood Services, Bettendorf Fire, Moline Fire, Rock Island Fire, Rock Island Arsenal Fire Department, Iowa Task Force 1, who are still there today, MABUS 43 and 39, multiple agencies involved with them, orthopedic specialists, Genesis Hospitals and Doctors, MedForce, Scott County Emergency Management, Scott County Emergency Communications, Scott County GIS, Scott County Health Department, Bettendorf Police, Scott County Sheriff, Iowa State Patrol, American Red Cross, Shive Hattery, Mid-American, Iowa American, Valley Construction, all coming with the sole purpose of how can I help, how can I assist, and how can I get the victims taken care of. If you don't hear anything else from me, take it that the sole focus of everybody on scene, how can I help, how can I get the victims, how can I take care of them, irrespective of their personal safety. So I'm going to turn it over to our fire chief, Chief Carlson, for his statements, and I'll come back up for questions. Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As the mayor stated, my name is Mike Carlston. I am the Davenport Fire Chief. Just give you an update from our last briefing that we had. Throughout the night, our rescue operations have continued. We were able to locate one victim, and we are able to extract them from the building. That was done with a lot of the teamwork and partners that the mayor actually talked about here a few minutes ago. Iowa Task Force 1, the Cedar Rapids Division, arrived overnight, and they began additional search and rescue operations assisted by K-9 units. They've been working throughout the night, and they are still on scene at this time. We've had multiple structural engineers that have been on site throughout the night to provide technical guidance for our rescue effort. We are currently finishing the rescue phase of our operation, and soon it will become a recovery operation. If anyone's concerned about a possible missing loved one or unknown person, please contact 911 with this information. At this time, the building is structurally unsound, is posing a risk to responders, and we are actively working for the best course of action for the building. We have a continued concern for the stability of the building, and we continue to ask the public to avoid the area.
Chief. All right. So if you have a question, please raise your hand. I'll point to you, and then we'll go. Sir.
Mr. Mayor, a couple things. Number one, what are the things being considered right now that maybe created or caused this collapse? The person who was rescued, anything about their condition, and those canine dogs
The person's at the hospital.
at the hospital?
The dogs are on scene.
Okay, can you tell us about the canine dogs? Explain to us, I know it's obvious, but explain to us what exactly they're looking for, and the clock is ticking, so how important?
Yes, these K-9 dogs are specialized, and they're specialized in multiple different functions. Some are cadaver dogs, some search out live rescue individuals that may be trapped. They've been working, I think we had a total of 6 dogs that have been on scene, and they've been doing different shifts working through the operations. This has all been a coordinated effort through the Task Force 1, the Cedar Rapids Division, and it's been their crews that have kind of managed that aspect of the recovery, or the
clock
rescue.
ticking, how important is it to make sure they're in there?
We've been doing everything we can to move as fast and as efficiently as we can throughout the process.